Welcome to Spiritualpreneur Radio with your host, Letitia Bates, coach, trainer, best-selling author. This is the podcast where we encourage, educate, and expand the entrepreneur in you. In each episode, we'll dive deep into the topics that help you on your mission to uplift the human spirit. And now, here's Letitia Bates.
Words are bodies or forces which move spirally and return in due season to cross the lives of their creators. This quote from the book, The Writings of Florence Scovel Shinn, has been with me for 20 years. Letitia Bates here. Welcome and thank you for listening. I can't tell you how many times I've heard speeches, quotes, read books in these last 2 decades, but I still get chills when I hear this quote. No matter where you are in your life right now, I urge you to think about what you are speaking about your life. When you listen carefully to what you're saying, you'll start to notice how you're thinking. The sentence above that quote in the book says, "Sooner or later, you reap the fruits of your words and thoughts." Those words were written in 1924. That was the year my grandma was born. Yes, it's been a long time, but they still hold true. Listen, 6 years ago, I started thinking about becoming a life coach to help people. Then I started speaking it. Oh, I think I might be a life coach. I like the idea of being a life coach. 6 years later, here I am. Obviously, it's not that simple. There are other steps to take. But the more attention I gave to the thought, the more I spoke about it. The next thing you know, I'm learning about coaching. The next thing you know, I'm a certified life coach. Then I started thinking about how I could use speaking to reach more people to share life coaching. The next thing you know, I started thinking of myself as a speaker. Then I started speaking it. I think I want to speak to people. I think I want to share things through speaking. The next thing you know, I went to Toastmasters, the organization that teaches people how to lead and speak. 4 years later, I became a distinguished Toastmaster, the highest honor in the organization. On that same night, I won the International Speech Contest and became the number 1 speaker in the district. Right? I started thinking it and speaking it, and the power of the spoken word started changing things for me. The question I have for you is, what are you speaking? Are you speaking what you want? Are you aligning your words with your desires? Or are you speaking words that are disempowering? The best thing you can do in your life right now is change what you're saying. I mean it. Maybe you're not even conscious of it, but I want you to start paying attention. Think about this scenario. You get excited about a potential client. They seem really interested in your product or service. You play phone tag for, I don't know, say 3 days. Finally, you hop on a call with them. You listen to them. You share what you have to offer. And then they say no. When you're in that call, what are you saying to yourself about the experience? What if it's the 4th time you had the experience? This week? What if you keep having the experience? So much to the point that it's starting to impact your income. Think about what you're saying internally and what you're saying out loud. Your spoken word is very powerful. Ask yourself, are you saying no one wants what I have to offer? Or are you saying, I need help sharing my products and services. These are very different thoughts, and they lead you down very different paths. It is critical that you align your thoughts and your words. Since you're listening, it's clear you have something to share with the world. Maybe you're a speaker, a coach, or a healer. People need you, especially right now. Part of my commitment to the show is to encourage you. So I created a manifesto. It's the Spiritualpreneur Manifesto for you, so that you can speak it before you interact with people, before you reach out to that client. Let me tell you what it says. I am a spiritualpreneur. I use my gifts, talents, and skills to uplift the human spirit. I strive to have an impact in the lives of my clients. I take daily action toward my goals. I invest in my personal and professional development to grow myself and my enterprise. I dedicate myself to this endeavor. I am empowered to serve and prosper as a spiritualpreneur. Yeah, that's it. And it's signed by me. And there's a place for you to make a signature for yourself so that you know that you're committed to doing what you need to do to uplift the human spirit, because we need you. You can download your copy at spiritualpreneurradio.com. There's a link in the description. You can use this in the morning. You can use it before you reach out to a client. You can even use it at night as a part of your nightly routine before you go to bed. I would love to hear how you're using it and how it's working for you. So once you download it, email me and let me know. I am so glad that you're with me. I want to thank you so much for listening. And until next time, lift your spirit to lift your life.
Thank you for listening to Spiritualpreneur Radio. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the show. Want to join the Spiritualpreneur movement? Head over to spiritualpreneurradio.com to download your Spiritualpreneur Manifesto now.